Hey, beautiful people, it's your girl, April Sampay, host of Veg Out Live, where we dive deep into your lifestyle. Today, we'll be talking to a four-time NBA champion who's also a vegan, a man who cares about his neighborhood just as much as he cares about the environment. I'm talking about John Salley. Listen, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. All right, come on, let's go talk to him.
For taking me home.
So, Mr. Salley, Mr. John Salley, you've been eating the standard American diet since you were 27. So, what changed?
I went microbiotic, macrobiotic, microbiotic, macro. One of the biotics, and but they was using fish water, right,
Okay.
and fish stew, and they believed that they can have a little bit of fish in it. And it was my first time starting it, and then I was a lying vegetarian, going back and forth, eating fish. I think they call us pescatarians.
Right.
Eating fish, eating crabs and lobsters of the like, and eating cheese. And I got up to 290 something pounds. You get
Wait,
older.
you gained weight on that diet?
Yeah. Anytime you eat processed foods and cheeses, the casein is the worst. If you're eating anything dead, that's not a good thing.
Right.
Period. Especially if it's an earthling, that's not good. So 2007, I stopped with the cheese and the milk and went vegan. And then my body settled, lost about 40 pounds just naturally over time because I wasn't holding anything. I was using the food to move, to help me continue to move. And then in 2000, almost 2008, 2007, I just said, I'm not going to be a liar. At 40, I decided to stop lying about anything.
Wait, how old are you now?
50. I'll be 56 next week.
On the 16th?
16.
You are a Taurus, number one. Number two, you truly do suffer from the Benjamin Button syndrome. I'm sorry, I have to put this out there. You look younger now than you did when you were playing.
Thank you. My oldest daughter said, what are you doing? And I said, not eating anything dead. When I go into a town, into a city, into a country, find all the vegan restaurants. And I don't read anybody else's reviews, so I do sometimes, but I check out my review and I leave my review. If the restaurant is whack, I won't finish eating it and won't leave a review. But if you see a review, the restaurant is dope.
It's a good restaurant.
I don't do negativity. So, and I don't think I need to write anything negative, say anything negative, or be in any negative state, period.
I want to talk about how you just said you don't do negativity. This is completely off of the vegan side, but I really wanted to bring this up. In 1991, there was a championship game between the Pistons and the Bulls. Everybody from the Pistons got up and literally walked out. Did not show any love to the winning team. You were the only one that showed love.
Not everybody. Just to let you know, 3 players, 2 reserves, walked off court. The rest
That's
of
what it looked like.
But the camera was only focused on 1 and 2 players in particular.
Okay.
So when the camera showed those 2 players, which happened to be prominent players of our team, they took it as their entire team. But that's the way. So to bring it back, in 1988, when we beat the Boston Celtics and we were going on to play the Lakers in the championship, like the Bulls were doing in 91 with us, they walked off court, and that's how they handed it to us.
Oh, wow.
No one said when Larry Bird, Danny Ainge, and all of them, not just a few,
right?
All of the Boston Celtics walked out. They didn't get ridiculed because they were the Boston Celtics and it was Larry Bird. But when the Pistons did it, exactly, they didn't like how it looked to the to Michael Jordan, coming to Michael Jordan. People need to understand, like, Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan. It wasn't easy. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson and Dr. J.
John Salley.
John Salley, we're competitors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he had to fight through that to say, hey, I'm here. You don't just get to sit on the top. You have to fight.
So I saw that completely different. But what I did see from that was a person who said, you know what? I'm in this game. It's a game, and I'm still going to show respect to the other team. I'm still going to show respect to that person, no matter what the outcome is. And I see that every time I come in contact with you. And I also see that whenever other people talk about you. So I was telling somebody, in fact, Christopher Martin.
Yeah.
I was talking to him yesterday, and I told him that I was going to be interviewing you. He said, you got to tell him I said hello. He said, I don't know if he remembers when.
What? What? I know.
No, not remembers him. Of course, if you don't remember, please.
I was crying on his shoulder at Heavy D's funeral. I was would play, and we were sitting there at Heavy D's funeral, and I cried. I was like, that is my guy. And so I remember it all. I remember everything about it.
Well, he told me to make sure that I told you hello, and you all have to catch back up. But the fact is, I have never once heard anything negative about you or experienced anything negative about you. And trust me, I'm sorry to say that I did go dig. I'm like, I want to see. And I appreciate that, because to be a vegan, you have to actually be compassionate. And that says that you are living the lifestyle 100%. You're not saying, okay, I'm just not eating animals, but you're shitting on someone else. It's, I'm not eating animals. I'm showing love to my fellow man, and I'm showing love to this planet.
I just had a conversation with a girl who was working with me at one time, and I said to her, I said, hey, she goes, I want to help you in your place in Compton. I'm opening this place with my partner Roland called Planet Health Compton, 546 West Compton Boulevard, in case anybody wants to come check it out. She was like, yeah, I want to help you. I want to work with you. I'm working now in this place, radiology. I'm not working. And I said, if you're not eating this lifestyle, if you're not vegan or raw, we don't employ you. Okay. And everyone was like, wow. And I go, well, hey, I don't really see any Jews in the mosque or any Muslims in the synagogue. And if they do, they're visiting.
Yeah.
So I like to be in the like mind. And they're saying I'm not cutting anybody out. I'm just adding those who are more focused on our lifestyle of saving animals and saving our community than those who aren't. I tell people, I said the Koreans and Vietnamese and Mexican and Jewish descent always realize the money is in the neighborhood. But if the only place they have to spend it is with someone that doesn't look like them because they're in their neighborhood, then that's what you have to do. I just decided to be one of the people who supply the neighborhood.
Well, it's funny that you say that as well. Killer Mike did a show on Netflix.
He did, yeah, it was on Netflix. He wouldn't buy anything that wasn't a Black-owned business.
Yeah.
And he almost starved.
Yeah.
And
3 days, so.
Yeah, right. I talked to Killer Mike. He's down 27 pounds. I was working on that veganism too. We started working on Martin Lawrence, and he's down. And I'm not out here trying to get people just to lose weight. I'm trying to make it healthy.
So not only are you a 4-time NBA champion, a businessman, an actor, a father, a vegan, but you're also a health coach.
Yeah, certified.
And a certified health coach. And in this climate right now, you have a lot of people that are losing it, food-wise, mentally, just in every way, shape, and form. So what is the advice that you're giving people right now during this pandemic?
I say, drink spring water or distilled water every hour. Meaning taking one, like if you fill your mouth up, it's 4 ounces of water.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let people know. You fill your mouth up with water and you sit still and you let it go down your throat slowly. Mm-hmm. And you fill your mouth up again and you let it go down slowly. You stretch. You're conscious in every single thing you do. Don't just walk by and not pay attention. Literally take your time and observe. During this time in health, part of it is the rush. Mm-hmm. And when you get sick, they show you can't rush. Mm-hmm. This is the time to, one, not get to know yourself, because yourself is usually a lie.
Wow.
The one that you're living, the one that you're around right now, that's usually not who he is. It's who you designed everybody to believe who you are.
I read somewhere that you were actually looking to move Black people to Ghana and assist them with getting their citizenship. Is that true?
I was, and then I ran into a scammer, and the guy who was working was really trying to scam Americans, and I caught it just in time.
Okay.
He had a great plan, a great idea, but he himself wasn't righteous, so we didn't get to go back 2020 or 2019. 2021 is another event that's going to Ghana, and it's less money. And it's with a more secure group. And
okay.
And we're gonna, next time I do your podcast, I'll give you all that information. The only time I've ever been on the continent of Africa was last year. I went to Egypt. I now want to go to where the descendants of where I come from, mm-hmm. where we'll find out. A lot of what I do, in the business I'm in, is to focus on Africa. I want to sell hair in Africa. I want to sell natural skin products in Africa. I want to literally buy the cotton from Africa, cut and sew hair, and sell back to Africa.
What is your timeline, and where do you want to get started?
Oh, I've already started. So in Planet Health, we literally have a section where anybody says, well, why are you selling hair? Well, you guys go to Sally's. You just then go to this Sally to get it. And then we have coffee, and the coffee we have and they won't even pay attention to is from Africa, is from South America, without any gasoline.
Okay.
Then we have cut and sew. So here in Los Angeles, the clothing we're making, we like the stuff that they make in China in the factories, but we also have places we cut and sew and have our own designs here. We're really particular about no longer what I hand out and saying what people are supposed to do. So when I hear Black people say, man, the government's supposed to take care of us, police supposed to, that is, I don't know where you guys got that. I don't know who told you that, but we were brought here as slaves. A lot of people come in and they feel that they're gonna go to their oppressor and get respect and get morals and be handed something as if we deserve it. Mm-hmm. You never get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate.
You just are a businessman in every way, shape, and form. And you have Sal Consulting.
Right.
And Sal Consulting is a company that assists with people trying to open up anything in the cannabis world. Am I correct in that?
Correct.
Okay.
So my daughter and I, Tyler Milan, we own Sal Consulting, and we consult in everything. But one of our main places is a consultant within the cannabis business. We also are part of social equity here in Los Angeles with Green Haven, and so we literally had a little seminar in the hood, inviting everybody in the neighborhood, invited to come see us grow. We're growing in warehouses that's connected to the neighborhood, where we're growing it, how we're selling it, and we look like you, and they can invest in it. So we're giving people opportunities to put certain amount of monies up to get involved and just see it. Deuces 22, which is our cannabis brand, is a lifestyle brand, mm-hmm. and a couple of our SKUs within our broad scope happens to be cannabis. My choice of a healing plant is the cannabis plant and then the hemp plant. So there's two different plants. They're sisters, but there's two different plants. The hemp plant is mostly CBD, which is almost, right? And then you have the cannabis plant, which has THC. They both have CBD, but the hemp plant, the system being less THC than the cannabis plant. So we deal in hemp, we deal in cannabis, we deal in hemp plastics, hemp clothing, hemp flour, hemp oil. We do all of that.
Better Belly?
Better Belly.
Yes.
Better Belly is literally, I think, 12 different kind of mushrooms that have been ground down to a certain form. So it's not, it will look kind of like Metamucil, but it doesn't have any senna or Casa Sagrada in it. And this is a different thing. It's a roto-rooter of your lower intestine. So it elongates everything and it removes. And it is, when I tell you, the best product I have thus far. And the reason I named it Better, BETTA, is better eating today, tomorrow, always. So, and it's Ebonic. So, which is connected to my culture, right? They can be upset with the fact we just always take words and we make them better. So that's how I have it now. So you can order it. You can go to johnsalley.com or you can just go to Better Belly, BETTA.
This is a great opportunity for people to take advantage of getting their belly right. So many people are gaining weight during this quarantine, and I'm thinking, why are you gaining weight? This should be the opportunity for you to stay at home, cook great meals. But whenever I go to the grocery store, the produce section is completely stocked, and the meat section is completely empty. Which
don't complain.
No, I'm not complaining. Please,
no. It's what I tell you.
I can eat what I want.
You know, another thing, April. All those people were going in there, going crazy for toilet tissue, and people were going, "Why are they going to get the toilet tissue?" It's because they are full of serious, harmful intestinal toxins. Everybody is full of serious, harmful intestinal toxins.
Yes, acronym.
Yes. Thank you.
I sincerely appreciate you talking to me. You are awesome. If I haven't told you before, which I try to tell you as often as possible, thank you for everything. And I look forward to working with you again in the future. Keep up the great work and have a great one.
All right. Stay black. Go vegan.
I know you enjoyed that conversation because I enjoyed that conversation. Really. John Salley has so much information to give. And he's not only compassionate about his neighborhood, but he's compassionate about the planet. And what more can you ask for in a person? So make sure you're following him. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. I'm April Sampe, and join us next time on Veg Out Live.
What up, though? How y'all feeling? Everybody all right? Can you follow me? Can you follow me? Can you follow me? Can you follow me? APRIL SAMPE. Follow me at APRIL SAMPE. What's up, y'all? I need y'all to follow me. Stop faking. Stop. Oh my God. My name is April Sampe. I'm coming at you live and direct from right now. I'm sitting here on social media, trying to make sure that you all understand the words that are coming out of my face. Can you hear me? Everywhere. Is this entertaining for you? Facebook, can you hear me? Twitter, Instagram, social, can you media? Thank you for taking me home. I know, so stupid. Thank you for taking me. Thank you for taking me. Thank you for taking me.